All right, Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that ruled well. And salutation to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. This the brother Shaquat Cabal from the great millstone, South Carolina camp, coming at you once again with another lesson. And this message is to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible, And salutation out there to the Israelite foreigners that's scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like a heathen nation, but if your bloodline go back to Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite, according to the Bible, and according to the spirit and the flesh, the seed. And basically, I'm just going to do a quick little breakdown, going into, Proverbs, the first chapter, one of the, the books that King Solomon wrote about, wisdom, man, about knowledge and understanding, and how you're supposed to conduct yourself in this truth and being a man of the Lord and using wisdom throughout your daily life, man. To be concerned and circumspect, how you should be moving, man, in this truth, man. Because we see majority of our people here in this world, here in America, man, they don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, how they supposed to live, God their life, by the words, man, by these scriptures, man. Our people, they, all into this world, all into false doctrine, philosophies, But the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, is the key of being an Israelite man, and to follow Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, to do the right things, man. And this was going to lead to salvation, man. This was going to lead on you to be in grace, to find grace and mercy in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Hearing the word, living the word, man, and pushing the word. Matter of fact, before I get that, let me get before I start off in Proverbs chapter 1, let me get Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Counsel, wisdom, and knowledge shall be the stability of our time, man. When all hell breaks loose, man. When there's no food, water, famine, man, pestilence, uproars of the people, all hell break loose, man. Martial law, all type of judgment that the Lord is going to bring. The men of the Lord, the elect, is going to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know what time that we in, man. You're going to catch 2/3 of our people off guard, man, for not taking heed to the prophets, not looking at the signs, man. But men of the Lord is going to be shield and saving that day. Why? Because they're going to have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures, the name of the Lord, knowing that Esau is the devil, the Edomites, knowing that we are in a time when all hell breaks loose and the Lord bring a judgment, So that's why it's important, man, to get this truth, man, before the Lord brings the famine of the word, man. Because time coming is judgment. But I'm going to go ahead and start off in Proverbs chapter 1, and verse 1. And it says, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity. Okay, that's what the Lord is about to bring, man. He's about to bring justice and judgment, man. Justice for the Israelites, for the Lord, delivering us and having mercy upon the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, and judgment for you Edomites, man. That's going to lead to our justice, man. Because ain't nobody out here caring for the nation of Israel, man. Ain't nobody standing up for us, man. The only people that's standing up for the nation is the prophets, man. The ones that's believing, man. The ones that's looking for the return of Yahweh Shai to bring this devil down, man. You know, and set us up, man, in righteousness, man. That's what the justice and the judgment is going to be about, man. Judgment for you Edomites and you heathens, you know. And at the moment, 2/3 of your people, of our people that want to join hand in hand with them, you know. But justice for the elect, man, you know, that the Lord's going to have mercy upon and rule and make us rule over these devils, man, in the near kingdom to come when Yahweh shall return. And it says to give subtlety to the simple and to the young man knowledge and description. God, subtlety, man. I'm going to look at that word subtlety, man, you know. And this is the Blue Letter Bible going into the word subtlety. And that word in the Hebrew is amorph, and the definition is, say, amorph. It said, it says description, guile, producing, subtlety, wily, wisdom, in a good sense. You know, in a good sense, man. So the basically, man, to be, you know, the subtlety, man, to be smart, man, to be how to walk, you know, and be in the truth, man. It's a prudence, man. You know, thinking, you know, your life and living your life the way of the scriptures, man. And it says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attend unto wise counsel. So that we're doing, man. We taking heed to, you know, the men of wise counsel, man. You know, that's starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, man. You taking heed of what these men are teaching, man, according to the scriptures, man. Of prophecy about to take place, man, a judgment, man. You know, taking heed how we should conduct ourselves here, you know, while we're here in America, man, and as an Israelite man, you know. And it says, to understand a proverb, and it said, I'll start back at 5. A wise man will understand, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attend unto wise counsel. Because 2/3 of our people, they're not increasing learning, man. They're not taking heed to the wise counsel, man, of the men of the Lord, man. You know, that the Lord set up to teach, man, this word, man. You know, so they're going to be left out to be destroyed, man. And it says, to understand a proverb, the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings, because the scriptures are all written in, you know, symbolic code, man. You know, that only you can be able to get it if the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai with you, you know, and you had teachers, man. You know, like Apostle Gabar made a video about how, you know, you got to have the spirit, the Holy Spirit dealing with you to understand the scriptures, man. Because, you know, a lot of our people, they claim that they know the Bible, but they don't have the spirit, man. They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. You know, they know they know that, you know, they'll read throughout the scriptures, but they don't have the spirit with them to break these scriptures down, and the right teachers to guide them. You know, they're gonna come to naught, man. So the Lord gonna have to be with you, man, to understand these scriptures, man. You know. And it says, the fear of the Lord is beginning of the knowledge. The fear of the Lord is beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and destruction. That's 2/3 of our people, man. You know, they despise the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. When we out there pushing his word, or when we putting up the videos, man, letting them know what time that we in. Let them know who their enemy is. Let them know who they are, man. Let them know how the Heavenly Father is about to make moves, man, and bring judgment, man. And he got a kingdom prepared for us. But they despise that, man. They despise the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, how we supposed to be living, man. How we supposed to be following the law, statutes, commandments, and not taking heed to the ways of this world, man. But they despise it, man, for not taking heed to the men of the Lord. And that's the fear, man. The fear of the Lord is the fear of the Lord is to know this, to get this knowledge is the fear of the Lord, man. And it said, for my son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. Kind of meaning putting on this truth, man. Putting on the truth, man. Putting on living out your life by the scriptures, man. Know the law, statute, commandments, and know what time we're in, man. Knowing that we're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, the dietary law, knowing that we're not supposed to commit adultery, sleeping with other men's wives, other men, women, know we're not supposed to be homosexuals, man, know we're not supposed to know not to follow these idols, man, these false gods, man, these false doctrines, and not to trust in the ways of the so-called white man, these Edomites, man, in this system, which is our downfall, man, our punishment, man, but to come back and serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and look for his mercy, man. And it said, my son, if sinners entreat thee, consent thou not. Don't mean it amongst our people, man. You got sinners, man. You got these people who outside of the truth, man. That's into these false doctrines, these idols, man. If they come in trying to entice us, basically, coming with they wickedness, man. You're not supposed to take heed into that, man. You're supposed to shun that, man, and walk away, man. Leave off from that, man. Don't take heed of those wicked ones, man. But steady stand in the spirit and power and the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And it said, if they say, come, let us lay in wait for blood. Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause. And that's majority of our people. That's physically and spiritually. Because you got our people do, set up traps, man. The robbing each other, man, murdering each other, man. You got these women that set dudes up, man, to get them robbed, man, for their money, their wealth, and also for these false prophets out here, man, that willingly doing the work of the Lord deceitfully, man. That's taking the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and spending it just for money, and they come together, man. You got people come together, these false prophets come together, and they do that, man. Use the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the scriptures, for their own gain, and mislead the people on purpose, man. And it says, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down to the pit. Setting them up, man. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil, just to get rich, man. And cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. Meaning don't go that way, man. Don't take heed to these false prophets, man. Don't consult or get with these wicked Israelites out here. That's all about, wickedness, man. Doing all type of wickedness to gain money, And it says, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. So they trapping, man. They trapping people, man. Whatever they do to get over on Jake, man. Like I say, if it got to be physically, you got these Jakes out here robbing and murdering, each other, man. And you got these pastors out here doing the same thing, man. They robbing, man. They stealing from their congregation and misleading the people. And ultimately, they're going to lead to them killing or murdering their congregation when the Lord come back and bring judgment, man. It said like a net is spread in the sight of any bird, man. Trapping them, man. Verse 18. And they lay in wait for their own blood. They lurk privately for their own lives. Yeah, because Jake doing it amongst each other, man. When Jake robbing and stealing or frauding They ain't frauding other nations, man. They frauding each other, man. You know, their own people, man. And that's the Lord gonna hold that accountable against them, man. And it says, so are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she utter her voice in the streets. And that's talking about us being out there on the highways and byways, man. That's one majority of the time when you see brothers putting up videos, when we're putting it up, man, up. And what we're doing out there on the highways and byways, man. You know, pushing the word. You know, doing sit-down lessons like this, you know, getting with brothers and doing, you know, lessons, you know. But ultimately, we put up the videos going out there on the highways and byways, man. Because wisdom crieth without in the street, man. Where all nations can see us, man. Because all nations got to hear about this word, man. You got to have, our people got to hear about the judgment that's about to take place. And these heathens got to hear about the judgment that's about to take place, man. You know. Only thing is that the elect is going to take heed and going to be shield, man. Seal and shield from the Lord, man. You know, while the ones of our people that reject it, they're going to be destroyed, man. Right along with the heathens. Because the heathens are not going to make it, man. Only the Lord is only dealing with Israel, man. Not all nations. And that on top of that, only the elect at the moment. It says, she crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the opening of the gates. Kind of, that's where we at, man. In the chief place of concourse, man. You know, where people can see us, man, by the marketplaces, you know. Where they can, you know, go up, walk up and down, you know, and hear the word, man, you know. And it says, in the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And that's our people, man, you know. That's what we saying, man. How long, you know, you simple ones gonna love simplicity, man? How long y'all gonna, you know, want to, you know, trust in this world, man? Trust in America, you know, and not want to take heed to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what the Lord is answering, man. Asking, you know. Let me get that look up that word. Going into that word, simplicity. And that word right there.
Strong's H6612.
Pathy. You know, and it's going into, it says silly, foolish, simple. That's 2/3 of our people, man. You know, they're simple, man. You know, just like Pastor Tahar, you know, did a video about, you know, on this music, you know, concert. You know, these rappers, you know, doing a act, you know, and you got, you know, on YouTube, man, you got the views over a billion, man, you know, and show you how our people all into entertainment, man, silly, man, being simple, man, foolish, man, you know, folly, man, they love folly, man. The scripture say folly is set in great dignity, man, you know. But here we pushing the word, man. We telling about the destruction of America. The Lord coming back to bring judgment, you know. All hell is about to break loose. Now videos barely get, you know, 1,000 views, you know. You know, barely get the view, you know, that you expect, you know, that our people should be looking into, man. You know, but their mind frame is of this world, man. Their mind frame is not set on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the Lord made it that way anyway, because the Lord only looking for a few good men anyway. The elect is going to be a small number, man, compared to the 2/3 that's going to die, man. You know, so they don't want to take heed, man. They simple, man. And it says, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. They hate knowledge, man. They hate Yahweh Shem Yahushua, ultimately, man. They don't want to take heed to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So they're fools. Turn ye at my reproof, And so how are they going to turn, man, at the reproof, man? By taking heed to the men of the Lord that's pushing his word, man. Repenting, come back. Leave off from the ways of America. Stop calling yourself black, Latino, Native American. Don't trust in the system, man. Stop following these pagan custom holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Independence Day, New Year's Day, all this pagan worship, man. Telling you to turn from it, man. These idols, these false doctrines. Turn to the Lord reproof. The ones that's knowing the truth, man. The ones who warn you, man. Give you the truth. And it said, behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make known my words unto you. Because I had called, and you refused, I had stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. That's how the Lord is calling to his people, man, by the ways of the prophets. But they refuse, man. They don't want to take heed, But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. Kind of rejecting the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I also will laugh at your calamity, and it will mock when your fear cometh. So when all hell breaks loose, man, the Lord's going to laugh at their calamity, man. While the elect is going to be shielded, taken care of. 2/3 is going to be getting put to death, man. Find themselves in strays, man. Difficulty, man. Where there's no food, water, electricity, the power grid being cut off, This man, these Edomites coming down with their great wrath, man, with martial law, concentration camps, the race wars, pestilence, and diseases, natural disasters. The Lord got it prepared, man, for, judgment prepared for the ones of our people that's not taking heed, man. And the Lord's going to laugh at them, man. And it says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear come. When your fear come as a desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish upon you, when all hell break loose, man. When the Lord take our people out that state of pleasure, comfortability, then they're going to know, man. They're going to know the prophet's been among them and warning them of the times to come, man. When the Lord take all these, goodies from them, man. Things that they normally, like to uphold in the society, man. When it comes to the, the material things, man. Their money, their cars, their houses, their life, man. That they rather live here in wickedness and in confusion instead of coming back and serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua. When the Lord bring that fire upon them, man, those missiles, man, and those chariots. And it says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not hear them. I will not answer. And they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So when all hell break loose, then they're going to try to then look for the prophets. Get on the internet and look for the word. Trying to find the answers, to their problems, man. The solution, But it's going to be too late, man. For that they had hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own device. So the Lord going to give them over to the wickedness, man. To the time coming, the Lord justify or destroying them, man. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and just because of that, man. Because they want to be simple and turn away from not hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're going to lead them to be destroyed, man. For them to be slaves through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by the Lord bringing judgment upon 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Even amongst you Israelite foreigners, man, that hear this word, man, that know you Israelites, but still don't want to take heed. And it says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Conquer, trusting in this place, it's going to leave you nothing but destruction, man. Leave you destroyed, because the Lord is against America, man. He's going to destroy this place, man. He's going to crash this place, The devil's going to bring forth trying to bring forth a new world order by implementing that RFID chip in the mark of the beast, you know. So, you know, the prosperity of fools shall destroy them, man, trusting in this place, man, you know, thinking that things going to be good, they're going to have a career, you know, find success, steady, you know, thinking that the government is going to keep paying you, trusting in these jobs, you know, just trusting in this wealth of America. But the Lord is setting this place up to fall, man. The economy is crashing, you know. Everything is, you know, watered down, man. Everything is polluted, you know. Everything ain't up but, you know, poison here in America, man. You know, but our people want to trust in this place, man. But the Lord said the prosperity of fools shall destroy them, man. Meaning when all hell break loose, man. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. So the ones that's hearkening to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that the elect is going to be the only one that's going to hearken to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're going to be protected, man. They're going to eat in that day. They're going to have, you know, drink in that day, rejoicing in that day when all hell break loose. Because they're going to be the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through his power and through the angels, protecting and guiding his men and you know, and the women and the children that's of the elect, you know. Ultimately, the elect, the 1/3, man, you know. So that's it, you know, hoping and praying that this lesson, you know, the quick little lesson been, you know, edifying to the ones that's out there, you know, that's listening, you know. Just going into, you know, Proverbs chapter 1, and, you know, and, you know, just skimming through it, breaking it down, you know, going into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord gave us, man, you know. Because the truth is all we have, man. But the ones that despising it, the Lord is going to destroy them, man. The 2/3 of our people, man. So till the next time, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders out of the great millstone that rule well. And salutations to the fellow laborers that's out there pushing his word day in and day out. The elect. Till the next time, Shalom.